as confident as you can.
Yeah, let's talk about how you talked about my girlfriend as well.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Yeah, sure.
What?
Yeah, so he was talking about my girlfriend quite a bit. Not a very alpha move.
Miss? When the fuck did this
I
happen?
said my DMs are open, and they are open, and she did DM me. I'm not even lying. She did.
Okay, so one. All right.
She did
evidence.
DM me.
Okay, evidence. What did it say?
I do have it right here.
Yeah,
She
what
did
it say?
DM me on
Yeah, what it say?
She said, hold on, her name is Lan. Okay, I don't want to know her name if she wants to get it leaked, but she goes, hey, this is unironically Ahrelevant's girlfriend. Can you please not involve me in your drama? I'm not a public figure, and I would really not prefer to become one. Thanks. I said, K.
Okay,
all I said was K.
wait, hold on. Just to be
Hey,
clear,
keep her out
that
of
might
it.
actually
What the
be
fuck?
TOS, dude. Just to be
Bro,
fucking
keep her
clear.
out of it.
Holy
What the hell? Why
shit,
would you
why
read
would
that?
you say that? Oh my god.
Why are you reading
dude.
that, dude? Chill.
Holy shit, man.
Anyways,
oh
yo,
my
I didn't know
god,
you
you're
were
so
dating.
fucking dumb.
Because he
Holy
fucking
shit.
brought it up.
Yeah, keep that away
Oh
from
my
the stream.
god, dude, you're so fucking dumb, dude. Oh my god.
I thought you were trolling about that.
Okay, dude. All right. All right.
But it's
so
not a good
literally,
look if I say my DMs are open and she actually DMs
the
me.
person, right, that is saying for you to keep them out of talking about. So just so you know, because you said you
Why
were
did you
TOS,
bring them up then? You just brought them up, so I'm
because you
assuming you
talked
guys are in
about them,
contact.
because you talked about them.
So you're not communicating with them?
Not really. Not
She
about
didn't
this.
tell
no.
you that she DM'd me to stop?
No.
That's really
My Discord,
weird.
not yours.
That's really weird. That's really
Okay.
weird.
What?
That's weird. I thought you guys were communicating together, and that's why you brought it up just now.
Keep
So
the
you
innocent people
No,
out of this.
I'm getting
But
people.
you
Wait,
the one who
hold
brought
on.
her
No,
up.
no, wait. Not only, all right, did you get DM'd by at least your admission, right? I'll have to talk to them about it. If that's them. So
You just
literally-
brought her up. Why did you just bring her up
I
right
brought
now?
her up because there's people linking me clips about how you're talking about my girlfriend.
Yeah, and when she told me to stop, I literally stopped.
Here you are talking about my girlfriend, though.
But when she told me to stop, I stopped.
But you're doing it right now.
No, I'm not, because you just brought her up again.
Okay, dude. All right, let me just watch this clip. Give me a second.
You know your girl's gonna be involved too, right? Like, you know your girl's gonna be involved too, right? Like, I'm talking about offline when we talk about this. Like, if you're laying pipe right now, we're gonna judge the quality of what's going on. I am gonna judge that, and I'm gonna bring that into it. And under other circumstances, I wouldn't even consider it. But I really wonder, if you are in a relationship, what she thinks of me. I really do wonder. Especially if I gave her the attention that you're not giving her. I really wonder about that. I really, really wonder about that. I really wonder if she would find me charming.
This is pretty creepy.
Sure,
dude.
she's a sweet girl, you know?
Ooh, don't say that,
I'm
man.
really
That's
wondering.
creepy, dude.
You want to go there.
Oh,
If you really do.
oof. That's a pretty creepy thing to say, dude. What?
Nothing.
Wait, yo, this is creepy as fuck, dude.
Why?
Wait, you're talking about how my girlfriend's I'm sure she's a really sweet girl. I'm a really charming dude. Like, yikes, this is pretty creepy stuff, man. This is some stuff
Why is
that
it
I'd see in the old vaush logs, man.
I didn't even know you had a fucking girlfriend, by the way.
Well, clearly you did enough to be able to comment about her and say that I'm sure she's a really sweet girl. That's a pretty
I
creepy
said
thing
if
to
you
say,
had one. I
dude.
didn't even know you had one.
Please
That's a
don't tell
pretty
me she's
creepy
the
thing to say,
streamer.
dude.
I literally didn't even know you had
I don't
one.
feel like I should be commenting anymore on my on
And what
anything about
was
her.
so creepy about me saying my DMs are open? What's creepy
No,
about
it's that you're calling her a really sweet girl. That's a pretty creepy
I'm
thing
sure
to
there's
do.
a really sweet person, whatever.
Yeah, and you said that you're gonna you wonder if I'm giving her the attention she deserves, and that I'm sure she's a really sweet girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you not see the problem with that?
But why? Okay, then why is she DMing me without consulting you about it?
Because my
weird.
girlfriend's an autonomous human being and doesn't have to check in with me whenever she does
She didn't
things.
even tell you about it either. It's so weird.
It's almost like she's her own human being. That's kind of weird. Weird. Anyway,
Yeah.
we're gonna look at another one of your clips.
Nothing's off limits to me, Ahrelevant. Nothing. Nothing. And I'll take an L to prove a point. I'll do something I would otherwise never even consider. Because of how high I set the bar for relationships. But for you, I would make an exception.
Hear it.
You know, I don't know. She should know that I usually don't respond to DMs. If she sends me a DM,
Hold up, that's
I
really
promise
loud.
I will respond. If she sends me a DM, I'll respond to that DM. I definitely will. Definitely will.
This is just
I will
weird.
definitely.
Wait, dude, you're so obsessed, man. Holy
Ahrelevant, some guy in
shit.
your chat called me. He says this is the literal Joker.
Bro,
That's my whole brand.
Yeah, it is your
All
whole
I'm
brand.
saying, Ahrelevant,
Dude,
is
that's just
two things,
creepy,
right?
man.
Okay, no, here's what's creepy.
That's
I
just
didn't even
really
know you had
creepy.
a girlfriend, and I literally said my DMs are open. Doesn't matter what she sends me. I don't even know who this is. She actually like sent me a message in private.
Yeah, let's assume that is her, because I gotta double check and verify. Let's assume maybe you should stop talking about a person who tells you to stop talking about them.
I literally stopped after I saw that.
Okay, sure, because you
Yeah.
brought her up like in a reference to this shit again. I brought up the
No,
fact that you
did. Because you did.
Okay, so
I'm
I
assuming
don't
you
right.
communicate
And
with
hold
your
on,
own
what does an
girlfriend.
adult do? Okay, when I bring up that you've been saying some weird shit about my girlfriend,
What, take the
and if
L
you-
on your point?
No.
I'm not gonna concede anything
Wait.
to you. No.
Wait, so
Ahrelevant.
you're literally just gonna say, fuck it, I'm gonna talk about his girlfriend, even though, like, I'm assuming we'll find out that whether or not, like, my girlfriend told you explicitly to stop talking about her.
Because you brought her up.
I brought her
You're
up
her
because you're
fucking
talking
boyfriend.
about her, bro.
You are her fucking boyfriend. I'm
So
assuming you
what?
guys communicate.
I communicate with her, but I don't have to fucking greenlight everything she does.
Then why bring her up when she doesn't want to be brought up?
Because I didn't. That wasn't something that we talked about.
Why
That's
didn't
you on
ask her
you.
if she wanted to be brought up?
Because I didn't know that you were on here talking about my girlfriend. I don't
Sounds
obsess
like
over you
you're
as
a
much as.
bad boyfriend. You didn't even ask her to bring her
Wait,
up.
do I need to pre-watch your entire stream to figure out that you're talking about my girlfriend? I think
He's
what probably.
asking for-
Wait, so I think what
He's
probably
asking-
happened. Good.
Ahrelevant's
Sounds like you're a
asking,
really bad boyfriend.
bro, Ahrelevant, anything you do against Ahrelevant, he'll be like, do I need to turn you into content, bro?
Dude,
fucking 24-hour
this is fucking
fucking
crazy.
channel, dude.
This is fucking
It's a
crazy.
24
Dude.
fucking hour
You're
channel.
sitting over.
This
yeah.
debate is never ending, dude.
Dude,
I
you're
got places to go, bro.
Shut the fuck
What
up,
the
John. I love
fuck?
you. Okay? All right. So I'm just wondering, man, right? Somebody reaches out to you, says to stop, get their name the fuck out of your mouth, okay? And then I bring up
Yeah.
the fact that you've been talking about them. Just get their name the fuck out of your mouth. Just say, okay, yeah, I don't want to talk about them
Ahrelevant.
anymore.
You
because
bring
they DM'd me.
anything up, I'm gonna defend myself.
Really? Wait, so
Doesn't
you're gonna
matter
keep?
what it
Wait,
is.
hold on. Just so you know, this is not something that you should do. TOS wise, I'm not gonna report anything. I don't want that report. Literally, you shouldn't. That's why me and John reacted the way. You cannot do this. Don't do this. If somebody reaches out
Do
to
what? You brought them
okay,
up.
No. What I'm saying is, if somebody explicitly tells you to cease and desist talking about them, and they are not a streamer, you have to comply. That is Twitch TOS.
But I wasn't
101.
talking about them because I didn't even know you had a
When
fucking
I
girlfriend. I was
yes,
talking
you
about-
were. We just watched the clips. It's
no, let's
4K.
debate about
okay?
this.
So
I was talking
when
about
I
a
brought
hype.
them up,
I didn't even.
when I brought
Irrelevant.
them
I
up,
didn't even
when
know.
I brought them
Irrelevant.
up,
I didn't
you
even
then
know you had
started
a
talking
fucking
about my
girlfriend.
girlfriend.
I mentioned
That's
no
what you
one by
started
name.
doing.
I mentioned
No,
no one
stop
by
this
name.
shit. All right,
I
nobody's
mentioned
falling
no
for this
username. I
bullshit that
didn't
you're
mention
fucking
anything
trying
by
to do.
fucking name.
So you're trying to get really fucking sensitive and insecure about the fact that you just got called out on your fucking shit. Take a moment, take a breath, and just stand
no,
back.
because
Stand
you're
back for one
talking about
fucking
TOS,
moment,
you don't know
okay?
what the fuck
I
you're talking
understand
about.
that you want to fucking dominate every conversation you're in, but that's not going to
Yeah,
fly here,
'cause
okay?
you're losing,
I'm
'cause
trying
you
to be
just fucking
practical
lost.
with your no. I'm just trying to be practical with
You
you
just
right
lost.
now. I'm
You
trying to
just
state with
fucking
you
lost.
firsthand. That's not how this shit rides, okay? I do
Yeah.
not recommend anybody report this individual in any way, shape, or form. This is perfectly fine, perfectly amicable. I'm assuming what
You are
happened
such a
is
pussy.
if
You're
it
such a
ended up
fucking
happening, my girlfriend probably just messaged you in passing. Is like, you know what? I really don't want this guy to be talking about me. Just threw the message to you and
You
didn't have a
literally
second thought
are
about
fucking
it. Okay,
pussy.
that's the reality of the situation. I don't
you
have to
are- you are
greenlight
literally
everything
telling
that my
your chat to
girlfriend does
brigade.
because I'm not her fucking
You're telling your
gatekeeper.
fucking
I'm not a
chat to
fucking
brigade.
keeper, okay?
Bro, you know what,
And
Zherka,
no
how do
way,
you
I'm
fuck
not
with
telling
this guy? How do
anybody
you
to
fuck
fucking
with this guy?
brigade.
You see
Listen to
this?
this fucking
How do
guy.
you-
Yeah, go. Ask me. Go ahead.
Literally telling his 1,000-viewer audience to fucking brigade report me.
No, I'm not. Wait, I'm doing the exact opposite. Wait, John, are you listening to this?
Did he? Hold on, I need the clip of that right now.
Yeah, what?
Because he's doing it in a sneaky way.
No, what
he's
are
doing
you
it in a sneaky way by drawing attention to
I'm
it.
literally
Then why would you
telling
draw
everybody
attention to it?
not to report you, and you are saying I am trying
But
to
you're
tell them
drawing
to report
attention
you
to
in a
it.
sneaky
By drawing
way.
attention
Oh
to
my
it,
God.
you're
This
effectively
is
telling them
fucking
to
wild,
do it.
Dude. This is, dude, you're fucking
Yeah,
insane.
because you're doing it in a sneaky
You're
way by
absolutely
drawing
fucking
attention
dude,
to it.
Okay,
are you fucking paranoid, bro?
If the infrared show gets banned, can we assume that it's your people?
No, I don't.
No, today. I'm saying today.
I'm very, very anti-reporting people. Okay.
Okay.
But why draw attention to
hold
it?
up.
You fucking drew attention to it. Why?
I drew attention to it because somebody told you to stop talking about them. And if you continue talking about them, you are going to get banned independent of my community or not. Me and John are literally looking out for you, you fucking dumb fuck.
I think he's actually looking out for you because he's kind of indirectly saying that his girlfriend will report you if you don't.
No,
you know?
I'm not.
That's what he's trying to say.
Shit. No, I'm not. No,
Why are
I'm
you
not.
letting this fucking guy gaslight me, huh? Zherka, let me tell you what's fucking going on. I'm gonna tell you what's fucking going on. I didn't even know Ahrelevant had a girlfriend. I was speaking about
I believe that.
I was speaking about a hypothetical fucking abstraction if he had one, and it was a joke. And then the second thing was he mentioned no one by name at any point. So no one was personal. Maybe Ahrelevant has 5 girlfriends. Which one am I talking about? No one knows.
Pause.
There's a
Shut the
hypothetical
fuck up.
person.
Take
No one
the
is
fuck.
being mentioned by
Nobody
name.
is shitting on you for this. Just shut the fuck up about my girlfriend. All right, just shut the fuck up. You piece of shit. Okay? We're trying to save your fucking Twitch career. Just shut the fuck up for one goddamn moment. You fucking beta. Okay? Me and John are just looking out for you. For one fucking moment, take what other people are saying to you for one fucking second. Okay? Dude, I've been entirely calm throughout this. No, I'm entirely shut the fuck up, you fucking baby. Okay? I have been this entire time entirely amicable. I am looking out for you right now, and you are trying to fucking paranoia fucking your way into thinking that I'm not.
I'm looking out for you right now.
Holy fucking shit,
I'm
dude.
looking out for
You
you
are
right now by
such a
drawing
dumb
so much
fuck,
attention to it. You fucking snake.
Oh my God, dude.
Imagine
Imagine the fucking levels of incoherent soy that has to come from an individual when me and John are literally just talking about, hey, maybe you shouldn't be talking about somebody that explicitly said they don't want to be talked about on a fucking stream. I don't know. I'll figure out if my girlfriend did send that fucking shit to you.
You're still talking about
I'm talking about it because you're not
Y'all
taking
need a
the
topic.
fucking
Y'all need a
advice.
topic. All right, who wins in
You're
a
still, hold on. Ahrelevant, you're still talking about them without their
I'm
permission,
talking
without
about
their
them.
consent.
Look, wait, my girlfriend
Can I
has
stop?
never once said that I couldn't talk about them. Okay, so shut your fucking mouth. My girlfriend, apparently, I'll figure it out, has made a statement, and even still, you made this statement that my girlfriend.
She doesn't want to be involved. She does not want to be involved in the drama.
Kiddo.
She does not want to be involved in the drama.
It's very fucking clear. My girlfriend,
Stop talking
by
about
your
it.
own
She
words,
doesn't want to be
said that
involved in the
she
drama.
didn't want to be involved. Okay,
She
so
does
just
not
stop
want to be
talking
involved
about
in the
it.
drama. Shut up about it.
Stop talking
Shut
about
up
it.
about. Shut up about it. She doesn't want to be involved in the drama. Shut up
Okay,
about
holy
it.
fucking shit, man. That's like
Shut
brain
up about
surgery
it. She
trying
doesn't
to
want to
get
be
you
involved in
to
the
shut
drama.
the fuck up for one goddamn moment
Shut
and
the
listen to
fuck
the
up
people
about it,
that
Ahrelevant.
actually
She
have a
doesn't want to be
greater
involved in the
understanding
drama.
of
You
what
are
the fuck is
violating
going on
Twitch
around
TOS
here.
by
I am
involving
not
someone in
doing
drama
any
they
of
don't
that.
want to be involved
I'm
in.
not doing any of that
You are
fucking shit with
violating
nice
Twitch TOS, and I hope no one watching this reports Ahrelevant for
Dude,
doing that.
I love it. I absolutely fucking love it. How you're sitting over here calling me a pussy for complaining about harassment or for harassing you and shit like this, and all you do is scream TOS. The only reason why me and John were freaking out when you said the reason why me and John were freaking out on you is because this is a very, very common thing with precedent. So you need to just be quiet. Sit down, shut the fuck up for once in your fucking life,
I'm telling you to shut the
and move
fuck
the
up
fuck
about
on.
it. I didn't say anything. I haven't said anything. You shut the